So, I like to explain locking the shoulder, dead orchard, and the classic armbar. They're all part of the system. So here, his posture's already broken down. Number one, I break the guy down, right? And then I lock, this is locking the shoulder. Right? This is dead orchard. Okay? This is the armbar, the classic armbar. That's the basic path. So, number one, I always attack with locking the shoulder, right? Some guys, though, they can immediately go dead orchard. If you can, that's, in my opinion, the dead orchard is the best route, right? I'm not saying the classic armbar doesn't work. It works. It's amazing. But that's just a preference that I think of. So the philosophy of locking the shoulder is as follows. Here, the shoulder, it's locked, right? So this is locking the shoulder. This is dead orchard. And this is the armbar. But here's the thing. Everybody can lock the shoulder, but not everybody can go dead orchard. Not everybody can do this. Not everybody has the leg dexterity, or some people, their legs, they're just too short. So they're gonna have to just stay to locking the shoulder, right? And then doing the armbar, right? So I just wanted to talk about what the differences are. So something that's very important, people don't, they're like, what's the difference between locking the shoulder and the dead orchard? Because a lot of people, they don't understand that. So basically locking the shoulder, it's, turn this angle. Turn it real quick this way. No, this way. So this is locking the shoulder. Do you see how my feet are crossed? And if I'm attacking his right arm, my right leg's on top. Okay? This is the dead orchard. This is a triangle. So this is basically locking the shoulder with the feet crossed. This is locking the shoulder with a triangle, aka dead orchard. I use those two terms, two names for the same move, but it's the same move. It's just to use the description, just so people understand. This is crossing the feet. This is all this is. This is a triangle, right? And then this is double leg. Both legs are curling here. Both legs. This is the classic armbar. Basic locking the shoulder 101, finish. So we're here, right? We have closed guard. His posture's already broken down. We're starting off. My right hand's on the crown. My left hand is on top of my right arm. My left hand is gonna go on the elbow. I'm gonna bridge and I'm gonna get the elbow across the center line. Immediately, I'm gonna fire up and trap the shoulder, right? Now look at how my hips are immediately up and off the ground. My left leg gets on top, my right leg gets curling, my heels are going down. I grab his thumb, I'm not pulling. And look, I'm doing this type of a grip if I can. And then I just raise my hips. That's all I'm doing. It's a quick kill. Pop, pop, pop. It's very important that once I fire up, I'm here. I'm not here. My hips are up. I'm holding the thumb and I raise. Locking the shoulder to the classic armbar. I have Alan in my closed guard. His posture's already broken. I have the Muay Thai plum clinch. My left hand, it goes on the elbow / palm. I bridge, I get the elbow across the center line. I fire and I trap. I grab his thumb and I tap him, number one, right? Number two, look, my hips are up the whole entire time while I'm doing this. My right heel is gonna touch my left knee. And then my left leg is gonna graze the top of his head. From here, I'm curling, right? My left leg, it's going down this way, and my right leg, it's curling down. So, he's broken down. I bridge, I get the elbow across the center line. I fire and I trap. I tap him. Or maybe I don't. My right heel goes to the left knee. See this? My hips are up. Boom. Here. Right? Boom. Right here. I lift.
Basic locking the shoulder to the dead orchard.
So he's already broken down. I fire up, I trap the shoulder, right? I tap him. Or I don't. And let's say I have the length of the legs. My right heel, it's gonna touch my left knee, my left leg, it's gonna go over, right? And I lock my triangle. See how it's a perfect triangle right here? It's locked. If you need to grab your shin to adjust, do that. I'm never for grabbing the foot. That can hurt your knee. I think that's always wrong. Why? Because it can hurt your knee if you pull on your foot. I never pull on my foot. Guys, there's footage of guys hurting themselves. Yeah, because they're pulling on their foot. I've never hurt my knees doing rubber guard. The shin, only the shin is what you pull on to adjust. And then I finish. I can finish with my elbow, right? Two arms is always better than one. So if I go deep right hook right here, or if I deep hook this way, or if I take the thumb with both hands, or if I'm hand on the thumb, hand on the elbow. All these grips, they work. So he's broken down. Bridge, trap, lock the shoulder, right? Boom. Arm bar. Here, right heel to left knee. Look, 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 my hips are still off the mat, right? Here's the arm bar. That's it. Or here. Or here. Or here.
We're gonna go for locking the shoulder, and he's gonna be stacking, and we're gonna slightly change the angle by planking on the shoulder.
So I fire up, I trap the shoulder, I'm right here, right? I start attacking, but see how I'm right here? Yeah, he keeps stacking. I'm just gonna go towards my right shoulder, and I'm gonna finish this way. See how I'm on my shoulder? I'm on my right shoulder, and I hip in. And I still stay with my feet crossed. Now look, it's all about understanding when he starts to stack me. So like, I'm here, yeah, I'm doing this, right? But he's still coming forward, boom. Change the angle. I'm on my right shoulder. Look, I'm on my right shoulder. And my hips, they're up. And look, I'm holding the thumb. Watch. I'm just slowly hipping in. So we're right here, right? We caught the arm. Yep. He's stacking. Boom. Take that guy this way. See, I'm on my shoulder right here. I'm holding the thumb. Now look, I hip in. By the way, I'm pinching my knees, curling my heels, thrusting hips. I break Alan down. I start attacking, locking the shoulder, right? I'm attacking his arm. He pulls his arm out. I immediately grab the crown, pull him down, adjust. See, look, I'm grabbing my shin, and then I'm locking. Then look, the arm and the elbow, lift the hips up, get it across, pull him in, hug, and sit up, and get tighter and tighter and tighter. And know when you're at that point, the guy's either gonna tap or sleep. So we're here. We have him broken down, lock the shoulder, start go, yeah, he pulls, immediately pull the head down. The crown, it's all about the crown. Attack the posture, right? Okay, cool. Here, lock. Okay, cool. It wasn't that, right then we didn't need that much adjusting, that's fine. Wrist, elbow, right here. Hips up. Pull him in. Hug. Tighter, tighter, tighter. Sit up. He taps. He's broken down. Here, boom. He pulls. Here, lock. Get it across. Hug. Tighter, tighter. Change.
Locking the shoulder to the omoplata. You must understand that your ability to succeed does not rely on one move, but on your ability to play combinations.
We're here. I lock his shoulder, right? Now, the arm, it's not here, it's here when I start attacking, right? As I pull, he starts pulling the arm out and he ducks out. My right leg goes over. By the way, I'm anticipating this. And immediately I lock a triangle. This is the triangle of the legs. And my right arm, it goes over the back and I reach for the far hip immediately. I'm reaching for his hip, right? Now, what I want to do, we're right here. We're kind of perpendicular. I want to turn parallel to him, right? So I'm gonna control his wrist and his hip. What I'm gonna do is squeeze and extend, right? Now, my objective from here is to submit him, right? So I'm gonna make an S with my legs. I have his hip. I wanna pull him to go flat because right now the truth is he can roll on me, right? He can still roll. But if I escape my hip and I make the guy go flat, like look, see how he's on his side? He's not on his knees, he's on his side. He cannot roll right now. What? For example, go to roll, watch. Go, 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 go. But he has to kind of like go on his knees. You see that? Now look, hold, and then move your hips forward. Or you can walk around the head too. So we lock the shoulder. We go for the arm bar. The arm is here, right? Here. We're perpendicular, right? Turn, become parallel, right? Hold, make sure you hold the hip, hold the wrist. I never want the arm coming here because that's a problem. I want to keep the arm here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend both of my legs and turn a little to my left hip, which keeps him down. It's gonna help keep him down. Boom, right here, yes. And that puts pressure on the shoulder. Now look, I'm posting on my left hand, my right hand is holding the hip. I'm gonna escape my hip to the left and pull. Yes, I'm gonna underhook. He taps. Now when I'm here, pull yourself into the guy. We're gonna go over now, locking the shoulder, and he's gonna defend, but he's not gonna do the best defense. Now it's very important if you're like learning the whole system, you understand every single way that the guy can defend his arms. That's why you're gonna succeed. You're gonna succeed because you understand every step of the way how your partner's gonna defend. That's what it means to have a system. It's progressive. So, I'm here, I lock the shoulder, right? Boom. We're up, but like he defends and he does this, right? My right leg goes over here and my left leg goes over, and I just change the angle. See how my hip's out this way? It was this way before, but now it's this way. I grab the thumb and I just raise my hip. I'm just holding and hipping. Now look, again here, we locked. He's here and he does this. This is not a good defense. A good guy won't defend like this, but you still have to know how to deal with this. Just change. Look, see how this shoulder, it's locked. I'm going over his shoulder, right? See this, his shoulder, it's trapped. And if I'm attacking the right arm, the right leg is on top, right? But right now I step my right over here, and look, I went over this shoulder, and I'm here. So he's broken down. Look, my hip is out to the left right now. We're here, he's defending, right? We don't attack. But from here, we put this leg on top and then we change. Now see how my hip's to the right, before it was to the left, now it's to the right. I grab and I hit.
We're now gonna attempt to lock his shoulder. He's gonna lock his hands, but not do the full RNC proper defense. His defense will be strong enough to prevent me from hipping in, but I have to address separating the arms in order to finish.
So we lock the shoulder, but he's here. He doesn't fully put the hand behind the hamstring. It's minus this. So he's here. So this is basically another option from the previous technique. If I'm here, I'm just gonna bring this arm through from inside of his forearm and around and through, and then see this arm, it's trapped right now. It's trapped, it's mine. He doesn't get it back. I grab his thumb, see, because Alan is defending correct at this point, because the arm, it's curled. Defend, use 100% strength right here. Look, I'm just gonna hold the thumb and I hit. Tap. It's enough, it's enough. See how I'm here and I can have a full-blown conversation. Go ahead, defend strong. Yeah, go ahead, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm just here and I hip in. You have to be calm like that, and see how my left leg gets over, my right leg gets on top. So, boom, we lock. He's here. Zombie the arm. Keep this. Don't let this go. It's yours. This, if you can hold this, getting in this, it's game over.
Now we're gonna go locking the shoulder, dead orchard, right? But when we do this, he's gonna do the rear naked choke defense, but he's not gonna put the hand on the hamstring, which is gonna leave him susceptible to the zombie. So,
I broke him down, I locked his shoulder, right? But he immediately defended, right? But the hand is not inside again. He's here. I lock the dead orchard. There it is. This is dead orchard. Then I zombie. Or it's locking the shoulder with a triangle. Maybe that makes more sense. Instead of crossing the feet, you're doing a triangle. He's doing the correct curl. I grab his thumb and I raise the hips. Again, we're here, boom. We lock the shoulder, right? He's doing the defense. We get to the dead orchard. We zombie, we're right here. Pull and suck this arm in, trap it, hook, right here, raise. Now, if you're here and you lock the shoulder, right? And he defend please, yes, right there. Now look, some guys, they can do this, that's fine. Some guys are gonna have to go right heel, left knee, right? And grab the shin and lock. You might have to do that if you're not flexible enough, or if you don't have the dexterity, but that's the adjustment. That's how you make the technical adjustment. And then I zombie, right? And then I grab the thumb and I raise the hips. Let's change the angle. So we have him broken down. We lock the shoulder, right? We're here, he goes RNC defense minus the hamstring. We lock the dead orchard, or if we were here, grab, pull, never the foot, only the shin. Triangle, it's locked. Zombie, thumb, hip.
Now we're gonna start to deal with his different types of like stacking, but still from the knees. When he's locking his arms completely correct. So we're here, we lock the shoulder, right? He goes RNC defense. His right hand, it's on his left bicep. His arm, it's behind my hamstring, right? So I'm gonna go push up and I'm gonna go deep left hook. My left elbow, it's gonna be the crook of his right elbow, right? Now, from here, there's different ways this guy can stack me. He's either gonna be on his knees, on both knees. The near leg will be up, the far leg where he's gonna stand. We're gonna cover all of those scenarios, right? And they're all very unique here. For example, right here, I'm gonna stay with locking the shoulder, but he's gonna stack me, yes. So my right arm will underhook the near leg, right? But then I'll reach for the far leg and I'm backhanding it. Now look, my feet uncrossed right here, and I'm gonna keep my shin behind the head, and I'm gonna try and spin my head in between his legs, and he then ends up spinning. And right now, we're in spider web. Then I get the leg over the face. Well, now we're in spider web. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug, spider web. So he's here, I lock the shoulder, push up, deep hook. Now he starts stacking me, but my feet are crossed, my leg's not over the face. Boom, I underhook the near leg. Oh, that's not enough to get the angle. Boom, I'm backhanding. Now look, my leg goes behind the head and I spin right here. Look, even before I throw the leg over the face, I'm deep hooking, twisting and turning, reaching for my hip. I'm hugging the leg over the face, goes over the face. Deep left hook, feet crossed, right over left, leg hugged at the knee joint. Look at my right hand, because you can see it. It's here. And then I spin. Boom. So now I'm gonna go over locking the shoulder. He's gonna stack me, right? But when he stacks me, I'm gonna end up going to the classic arm bar, and then I'm gonna spin under from there. So, we're here, right? Boom. We got all of this, right? He starts stacking, I go under, right? I spin here, right? And then I pass the leg over. Now, when I'm right here, I'm under the leg, I reach for the hip because he's still stacking me, right? I'm just gonna put my, I'm gonna keep both legs actually over his face. I'm not gonna do this time. I'm gonna keep both legs over, that's what's a little different. And then I'm reaching for the knee, and I spin through, and then if I need to, the way that I spun him, I grab the inside of the shin. The best part is usually the foot, because it's the bottom of the lever and it creates more pressure on the knee. And then deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged. Because the leg was not behind the head, like in the previous one, this leg, it's already here. It's another variation, because that variation might work better for some people than for others. So we broke the guy down, right? We're here, boom, we lock the shoulder. He goes RNC defense, push up on the elbow, deep hook, right? He's stacking, he's on his knees, boom, I spin under, I'm right here, right? Now look, I graze the head, right? But my right arm, it's gonna go under. See how my right hand is here? It's by the hip, here, knee, or I can actually even keep it by the hip right now too. Here or here, they both work. Now, we'll stay on the hip with this one. I spin my head under, and then he rolls. Deep hook, feet crossed, leg hug, spider web. And then this hand, it's always reaching for my hip, twisting and turning. Okay, now we're gonna lock his shoulder. The way that he's gonna defend, he's gonna bring the near leg up. In my opinion, that leg is not as effective as the far leg in terms of stacking. Guys do it, especially, look, this whole system is based off of like how the guy stacks you. That's what you're dealing. That's the problem. The problem is how's the guy stacking you? Is he stacking you from both knees? The near leg, the far leg, standing? It's all about dealing with the stack. That's what really this all is. So I'm here, right? I lock the shoulder, boom. When we're right here, he brings this leg up. There we go, right here. Now, what I'm gonna do from here is I'm basically just I'm gonna dive under this leg. I have an underhook. My feet, they're uncrossed, right? And I haven't passed the leg over. And all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna toss him from there, right? And then go to spider web, but I have the far leg right now. I have the deep hook, the feet are crossed. I now change to the near leg. So I broke the guy down over here, boom. We're here, I push, he brings this near leg up. Now I'm gonna underhook and spin, but look, I'm still curling with my legs. Look, a lot of people usually throw the leg over the head here, right? It's not necessary. You can still sweep the guy. You're here. I'm deep hooking. This foot's not over the head yet, right? Boom. Cross. Hug. So I have the posture, boom. He brings this leg up. I'm underhooking, but I haven't passed the leg over, and I'm just tossing from here. Everybody's different. Some guys will stay with locking the shoulder, right? Other guys will go to the classic arm bar and toss from there, and you have to know how to do different positions. So I've been doing this style for a very long time, and because I've been doing this for such a long time, and I've been teaching this for such a long time, I realized that different things work, and there's many subtleties and many different ways on how to do things. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna slightly change the toss from the underhook to the C cup, but it's gonna be pre-passing the leg over, still from locking the shoulder. So we're here, right? Boom, I lock the shoulder, I push up, I go the deep hook, he brings this leg up, right? Yeah, now look, I'm just gonna C cup on the knee, right? Now look, I uncross my feet, see how I'm here, and I turn my hip, but I'm not gonna pass the leg over and toss him, I'm still gonna stay here. And I just watch, right? And then from here, reach for the leg, and here we are, deep hook, feet crossed, leg hug. So, I broke him down, I get the arm across, I lock the shoulder, right, boom, I go deep left hook, reach for my hip, he brings this leg up. I'm not underhooking, I'm just posting this time, I'm C-cupping, but I uncross the feet, and I tilt a little, and then from here, I'm gonna launch him, boom, and I hug. And I pass the leg over. Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug. Spider web. Now we're gonna get the leg over the face. We're not gonna go from locking the shoulder. So that's something that I do. It's something that I've been doing like for a while. I just noticed that it worked for me and it works for other people. But now we're gonna go both legs over the face. I'm just presenting moves. And you're learning different paths. Try them out and you see what works for you. That's really what it is. So I'm here, right? Boom, lock the shoulder, push up, deep hook, he brings this leg up, right? Yeah, so I'm posting on the leg, right? I'm C-cupping here, right? So now I'm gonna uncross my feet. I'm spinning with the leg curls. Look here, leg over the face, leg curls, right? Remove the top leg, cross, right? Deep hook, feet cross, leg hug, spider web. Let's do that again. So we're here, boom, lock the shoulder, push up, deep hook,
right? He brings this leg up, C-cup, uncross, spin off the lower back, graze the head, leg curl, remove the top leg, toss, deep hook, feet cross, leg hug. Now we're gonna go over a underhook toss variation from the classic armbar. So we're here, right? We have the posture broken down. Bridge, get the elbow across the center line, fire up and trap, push the elbow, go deep left hook. He brings the leg up. Okay, so it's the near leg, right? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna underhook, right? So my feet are crossed, I underhook, my feet are crossed right here, right? Now I get the leg over and I'm curling. Make sure, look at my left hand, it's reaching for my hip. I remove my left leg and I toss him and I sit up, right? Deep hook, feet crossed, far leg is hugged, near leg, go your elbow on his knee joint right here. Deep hook, feet crossed, leg hugged, right? So we're here, bridge, get the elbow across, fire up, trap, push up, he brings the leg up, right? I underhook, I spin, leg over the face, curl, pressure, remove the top leg off, toss, right? We're here, deep hook, feet crossed, far leg hug, let go, near leg hug, elbow to elbow, elbow to knee joint,